In 1947, Israel was called Palestine, and it was under the rulings of the British Mandate. Then, in 1948, after the War of Independence, 78% of Israel was Jewish territory, and 22% was Palestinian. The West Bank was annexed by Jordan, and Gaza was annexed by Egypt. Since 1949, the borders have changed numerous times, and many proposals, talks, meetings, and partitions have occurred in an attempt to create justice and peace. As of today, Israel looks like this. But if we go back a little, we will find an important missing detail. There was a time when the modern Middle Eastern countries didn't really exist. France, Great Britain, and other European powers were overseeing the land at the time. In the early 1900s, they began apportioning Middle Eastern land between Arabs, Jews, and Christians. The vast majority of the land was to go to Arabs, and a much smaller amount was to be promised to the Jews. The land of Palestine. In 1917, a letter from British Foreign Secretary Lord Balfour, now known as the Balfour Declaration, was sent during the Middle Eastern Division. It clearly stated, His Majesty's government view with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people. The question is, what was considered Palestine in 1917? Shockingly, Israel and Jordan were Palestine at the time, meaning according to Lord Balfour's declaration, this entire area should be Jewish state. So what do we not know? In August 1922, the Permanent Court of International Justice and an International Court of Arbitration handed down rulings which determined both a Jewish and an Arab state in the mandatory regions of Palestine. Therefore, in 1922, Palestine was split, and 77% was given to the Arabs. That's right, 77%, which gets renamed as Jordan. So Jews were left with 23% out of this area that they were promised. This is roughly the size of New Jersey or Wales. The purpose of Jordan is the Arab state in the mandatory regions of Palestine. The purpose of Israel is the Jewish state in the mandatory regions of Palestine. In other words, a two-state solution. To sum it up, Balfour promised Palestine to the Jews, which was this at the time. There was a need for an Arab and Jewish state, so Palestine was divided into two, Jordan and Israel. So nowadays, when we say a two-state solution, what we really mean is a three-state solution.